It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end motioning left.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's break.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Red, cycle. Ready. Yellow, 22, steel, black. Hut, hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out.
22 needle. Shot, 17. Black shot. Ready?
Now Young. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Datavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
32. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
And these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready?
They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop him, they take him back for a loss. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll get this out to his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. A play fake, now Dart. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Dart gonna throw it again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's in! Malik touchdown, game 4. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Jump, 7, 6. Ready.
On play action, Young. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And cycle, red, cycle. Right, 97, check, set.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. 1st down and more to the 45. 20, 15. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Princely Umanmielen on the tackle. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The run game not helping them out those last 2 plays, thus 3rd and 16. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dark. Tracy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick off.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Trouble, 38, let's go! Black, fly through. Chalk, 17. Check pink. Ready?
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
Let's go, go set.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
5, 12, 10. Ready?
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Ready?
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. What can they do here on third down and 7? And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. Force fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Young. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. First down, Dart, hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll get this out to the left route. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Okay, ready? Shot, 17. Down. Set.
On 1st down is Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Going to be rail.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Drill green.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Young
line.
to throw on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
1st down. A gain of 30.
Go, 10.
1st down, Panthers.
Blue striker. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catch.
It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Yeah! Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's done. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's going to be third. They need one. Now Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On the return, here's Xavier Legette. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
In motion comes Andrews. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the double. Let's go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ready.
second and 3.
Red cycle.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Striker. 3-3. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young moving outside the pocket. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Watch out now. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man! That's McMillan! And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Left side, caught by Andrews. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
Ready.
A gain of 8.
Now Young. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
Let's go.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Claude Ray.
The Giants' 47-yard line.
Here's Young. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
Ready.
if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Giants will call their third and final timeout, and will stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Ready.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Right. Ready. Set.
Young. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
Let's go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Here's Young.
32-yard line.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
16 more yards.
Right through.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10.
To throw is Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
14 more yards.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Ready.
Hubbard. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Set.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Giants 27, Panthers 24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq!
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he works past the 40, taking down after a gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pick.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. He's to the 40. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but...
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Giants 33, Panthers 20.
seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Okay, ready? 10 cycles. Set.
To throw is Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. Shot. 7. Cut.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's taken in by McMillan. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A second down throw for Young. Now he'll air one out. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Check 2. Down. Yellow. 22. Steel. Black. Ready.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. On first down, Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he will get into the end zone. Tracy, touchdown, Giants. That is his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Giants will line up.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Opposite. Green. Ready?
On first down, it is Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11.
Set. Cut.
Back to throw. Young. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Set.
Now Young. Under pressure and down he goes. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
6. Mega. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
Operating from the gun, it's Buck. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Scorton in there to drop him. That's a huge loss on first and goal.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Third and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's got another one. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
On the double. Red cycle. Let's cut.
On play action, Young. That one's
the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the ready.
3rd and 7.
Right. Let's go. Trouble. 38.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up. Taken down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have the Panthers first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long. From the gun, it's Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Young to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one broke it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Smash. Yellow. 22. Check. Hut.
Throwing is Young. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ready.
On 4th down, Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. Here's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
17, 11, 10.
Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, 650. Green. Ready.
Young. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Dart going to throw here on second down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Check, smash. Set, hut. 33, yellow. Hut.
Now Young. Throw here, right side. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Black 40, ready?
On second down, Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Wide on the RPO. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I have?
And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's a give left side for Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants.
Again, it's Jones. That into the hands of Hubbard. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jones to the air again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That's caught by Brooks. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And the Panthers first down.
From the gun, it's Jones. That one's taken in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Here's a 2-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line. In motion goes Dobbs. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing, Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just